So I was at a local NHS hospital the other day, and I saw something that really felt like a glimpse into the future of medicine. And, it wasn't what you'd expect. No crazy robotic arms or sci-fi scanners. It was actually about something much more fundamental. The simple conversation between a doctor and their patient.
Yeah, picture this. You're in the consultation room, all the usual stuff is there. But the most mind-blowing thing wasn't the stethoscope. It was this little AI note-taking tool, just sitting there on the desk, quietly listening. And that's really where this whole thing kicks off, right? This clash between the old way of doing things and this brand new tech.
Okay, so what is this thing? Well, you can kind of think of it like the world's best medical secretary, but it's an AI. While the doctor and patient are just having a normal conversation, this tool is listening in, transcribing everything, and then, this is the cool part, it organizes all the important details into proper medical notes. The whole point? To get the doctor away from the keyboard and back to focusing on the patient.
So let's get into it. How is this one piece of tech, this AI secretary, actually changing things for us, the patients? I mean, it's already pointing towards a totally different kind of doctor's visit.
This really nails the difference, doesn't it? We've all been there, right? You're trying to explain something to your doctor, but they're half listening while furiously typing away on their computer. Their attention is just divided. But with this AI tool, the keyboard is just gone from the picture. Suddenly, the doctor's focus is 100% on you. It's about bringing that human connection back into the room.
And the potential upside here is just massive. I mean, for doctors, it could slash all that admin work that we know leads to burnout. For us, the patients, it means we get better quality attention and care. And you put those two together, that's the real win, the chance for way better health outcomes. Just think about it, a doctor who has more brain space to actually think about your health instead of just typing.
Okay, but as amazing as all that sounds, we've got to pump the brakes a little. We're not living in that future just yet. The reality right now is, well, it's a lot messier. We're definitely in a kind of in-between phase.
Yeah, hybrid is the perfect word for it. What's happening is these shiny new AI tools are basically being bolted onto the existing and, let's be honest, often clunky, older NHS systems. It's kind of like dropping a Tesla engine into a 20-year-old car. They don't quite mesh perfectly yet, and that creates this messy middle ground where all the exciting potential runs smack into the real-world challenges.
And this quote right here, it just cuts right to the chase. The tech is moving at lightning speed, but our rules, our ethics, our safety nets, they're all struggling to keep pace. And that's the bottom line, isn't it? We have to be just as passionate about getting the ethics and safety right as we are about rolling out the cool new tech.
So, this hybrid reality we're in, it's forcing us to ask some really big questions. And we're not just talking about tech specs here. These are questions about people, about trust, about what this all means for us.
Okay, first up, and this is the big one. Where does my data go? I mean, think about it. An AI is recording your most intimate health information. You absolutely have a right to know where that data ends up, who can see it, and how it's being protected. For most of us, this is question number one.
And that leads right into the next point. Are we really giving informed consent? Is it enough for a doctor to just say, hey, mind if I turn this on? Or does real consent mean you need to understand that, say, your anonymous data might be used to train other AIs down the road? The line right now is incredibly blurry.
And now for the million-dollar question. Who's responsible when something goes wrong? If an AI organizes the notes and that leads to a bad recommendation, who's liable? Is it the doctor? The hospital? The tech company that built the AI? Honestly, nobody knows for sure. We're in completely new legal territory.
So if we boil it all down, we're looking at three major problem areas. First, you've got data governance and consent. Basically, who's in charge of the data and are we really okay with how it's being used? Second is what the source material calls the guardrail gap. This is a huge one. It's about security. Like, is your data encrypted when it flies off to some third-party server? Does that company have the same tough security as the NHS? Without those guardrails, our most sensitive info is at risk. And finally, all those legal and ethical headaches we just talked about.
And all of this, really, it all leads to one central conflict. It's this core tension at the very heart of putting AI in our healthcare system.
It's all a balancing act between powerful innovation and patient trust. You could invent the most amazing AI on the planet, but if people don't trust it with their health, it's worthless. You just can't sacrifice trust for the sake of innovation. They have to grow together, side by side. If they don't, this whole thing falls apart.
So,
what's the solution? How do we actually do this? How do we get all the amazing benefits of AI without compromising patient safety and trust? Well, there is a way forward.
It really comes down to two main things. Step 1, total transparency. Patients have to know exactly how their data is being used, and it needs to be explained in plain English, not legal jargon. And step 2, clear accountability. We have to know without a doubt who is responsible when something goes wrong.
And we need to get on this, now. This stuff isn't science fiction anymore. These AI tools are rapidly becoming standard equipment in hospitals. We have to build these ethical guardrails today, because if we wait, we'll be playing catch-up. And that's a game you don't want to lose when it comes to people's health.
So I'll leave you with this question to think about. As AI just becomes a normal part of going to the doctor, what rules of the road do you think are the most critical to get right? What are the absolute non-negotiables? Because the choices we're making right now, they're going to define what medicine looks like for a very, very long time.